Good evening. We're so excited to share our presentation with you tonight. We have a lot of exciting things happening. It's been a very fun and energetic day here today for the last 10 hours. Not that I was counting. We really did have a very, very fun day. One thing that I want to tell you about is that we are making a professionally recorded DVD, and if you didn't order one, my friend Jerry Baker is seated right over here, and after tonight's performance, you can get one for the bargain price of $20. And then also, we have a few of these lovely t-shirts left over, not very many, and most of them are small children's sizes, so you probably have some friends who would love to get one of these for Christmas in their stocking, and I really would love to unload them. And so those are for the bargain price of $10, or you can get two for $20. So please see Jerry, and we'll take cash or checks or credit cards. So we would really love for you to go home with a special shirt. And I think Jeff pointed out that you would glow in the dark when you're walking your dog. So please take a t-shirt. All right. And I want to give special thanks to just the so many wonderful people who helped make this week possible. It was amazing. I worked, at the best public schools for 40 years, worked with award-winning PTAs, always had fabulous parent volunteers and teacher friends that worked on so many great musicals, but I've never had a crew like this. So I just want to express my appreciation to just the multitude of people that made everything possible. And many of the names are listed there. There were other people that just popped in and said, what could I do today? And I just want you to know, it's just amazing. And so thank you. And then to our staff at Wilshire, that the facilities people and everyone who just made everything work, especially since I'm still learning my way around, and they were so generous to do anything that I ask. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for sharing your children with me. So wonderful. I don't think that I could have picked a more complex musical to start with. It has 27 Hebrew speaking parts, and that's about how many people we have. And so we compiled it all, and Jen Weaver and Linda Imhoff made it all work, and so it's just going to be so much fun, and I think you're going to enjoy all the moving parts, and believe me, they are moving. So without further ado, we're going to present for you tonight, Are We There Yet?
Oh, hi. I know in a play you're not supposed to turn your back to the audience, but we're pretending we're the people of Israel, and somewhere over there is the Promised Land. I'm playing the role of Miriam. My brother's the one that got us here. That's Moses. He's kind of the hero. I guess the trip is going to take about 40 years, but guys, they never ask for directions. Anyway, get ready. you're going to see how this whole adventure started, because I was right there from the beginning. Oh, and if you read this story in the Bible, which is a very good idea, it's a lot scarier in places and not so funny. But hey, we're kids, okay? So we're keeping it kind of Disney. So it all began when we were slaves in Egypt.
Cracking rocks beside the Nile, down in Egypt's land. But we never crack a smile, down in Egypt's land. It's no picnic what we did, building all those pyramids, back when Moses was a kid, down in Egypt's land.
Now the Pharaoh, that's what they call the king of Egypt, was not a very nice person. He treated the people of Israel really badly.
But we grew stronger, so strong the Pharaoh got scared.
He made a plan to get rid of all the baby boys of Israel.
Meaner than a sack of snakes.
I'm the bad guy, that's the breaks.
When he's near, I get the shakes.
Down in Egypt's land. When my brother Moses was born, my mother tried to keep him safe.
I put him in a floating basket and hid him in some tall weeds in the river.
But one day, the daughter of the Pharaoh was taking a bath, and she saw him there.
She must have been a big fan of babies, because she got all gaga.
So she takes her for her own.
Till this baby boy is grown.
Down in Egypt's land.
Aw, look at the cutie pootie booty boo.
That's not Egyptian. She just talks like that.
Excuse me, do you know a good babysitter?
I know a great one. She'll love him like his own mother.
Perfect.
Rolling rocks beside the Nile, down in Egypt's land. But we never crack a smile, down in Egypt's land. It's no picnic what we did, building all those pyramids, back when Moses was a kid, down in Egypt's land. Working, 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 down in Egypt's land. Working, 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 down in Egypt's land. Working, 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 down in Egypt's land.
Okay, we're gonna skip ahead to where Moses is all grown up.
I'm all grown up.
Okay, it's not smooth, but just go with it.
I thought it was time to leave Egypt. For me, I mean.
He had a little trouble with the law.
So I became a shepherd in, the land of Midian.
He had a little trouble with talking, too.
Just in front of, out in public.
But he didn't have trouble hearing. And one day, while he was watching sheep, he heard God speak to him through a burning bush. The bush was on fire, but it didn't burn up.
Here I am.
Beware, you stand on holy ground. Take off your sandals, lay them down. Then speak with me, the Lord our Lord, and feel the fire in your bones.
Who are you?
I am the God of Abraham and Sarah, the God of Isaac and Rebekah too. I am the God of Jacob and of Rachel. I am the God your father knew. It's time to set my people free. In Egypt they are crying out to me. I, your God, will take you there. You are the answer to their prayer.
But why me? And what should I say your name is?
I am is all you need to know. Tell them I am who I am. I will be with you when you go, and by my power you will stand. I am the God of Abraham and Sarah, the God of Isaac and Rebekah too. I am the God of Jacob and of Rachel. I am the God your father knew.
But Lord, I'm no good at speaking.
Do not fear. Your brother Aaron will speak for you, and I will be with you. Now go!
So Moses came home to Egypt, and he and Aaron went to see the Pharaoh.
Okay, Mr. Pharaoh, it's time to...
I think what my esteemed brother is attempting to communicate is at this point in time, the most prudent course of action for Egypt would be to liberate our people from forced servitude.
You want me to free all the slaves?
Precisely.
Why should I?
Because, oh, you tell him.
My brother Moses speaks for the one true God, the creator of all things. And the one true God wishes to inform you, it's time to release the people of Israel.
You speak for your God?
Uh-huh.
Then I guess your God doesn't have much to say. Guards, throw these fools out.
Wait, our God is a God of action, not just words.
Prove it.
Moses, show him your staff.
When I throw down this staff, it'll turn into, oh, just look.
A snake! A snake!
I'll take that back. Thank you.
You see what the power of our God can do?
Your Highness, don't be fooled. 'Tis but a simple magic trick.
Yes, it's one all your magicians can do.
Is that all you have then?
No, there's more, but in the interest of time, let's jump ahead a few verses. Go ahead, brother. Say the cue line.
Let my people go.
No!
So then, a plague on both your pyramids. Oh, that was do something in the middle.
Pharaoh was a stick in the mud, so Moses turned the Nile to blood. Let my people go, said Moses.
No, said Pharaoh, no!
Pharaoh, he was a son of a log, so Moses, he conjured up some frogs.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
Rabbit, 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 rabbit. Stick in the mud, Nile to blood. Let my people go.
No, said the Pharaoh, no!
Pharaoh's lies, so he sent some gnats and flies. Up on a log, lots of frogs, stuck in the mud, not the blood. Let my people go.
No, said the Pharaoh, no!
Pharaoh paid for his dirty tricks, got his souls and his cattle sick. Moo, 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 moo. Pharaoh's lies, gnats and flies, up on a log, lots of frogs, stick in the mud, Nile to blood. Let my people go.
No, said the Pharaoh, no!
Egypt gave a fearful shout, locusts till the lights went out. 30 tricks, cattle sick, Pharaoh's lies, gnats and flies, bump on a log, lots of frogs, stick in the mud, Nile to blood, let my people go.
No, said the Pharaoh, no!
Such a great cacophony, still God's people were not free. Would the final plague of 10 cause the Pharaoh's will to end? As all Egypt held its breath, an angel with
So God sent 10 terrible plagues, and finally, the Pharaoh set the people of Israel free. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why the angels of death didn't hurt any of us, it's because God told us to put the blood of lamb above our doors, and the angels passed over them. That's where the word Passover comes from. And Moses led all of us out of Egypt.
Wait a minute, you're forgetting one of the best parts, the jewelry. Remember?
Oh yeah, before they left, the people of Israel got to take away all the gold props from the Egyptians.
Come on, hand them over. Okay, everybody, line up and follow Moses. Left, 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 right, left. Your sandals are heavy, your rope is tight. There's a cloud by day and a fire by night. Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left. Your sandals are heavy, your robe is tight. There's a cloud by day and a fire by night. Left, left.
Wait!
Exodus, halt!
I think we've got a problem.
What?
The Red Sea.
Tomato, tomato. No matter how you translate it, it's a lot of water.
Where?
There.
Oh.
And that isn't the least of your problems.
Oh no, Egyptians.
After you left, the Pharaoh changed his mind.
Armies, chariots, bring back the people of Israel.
Galloping cars, hustling wheels, enemy chariots stronger than steel, thundering feet, marching to fight, follow the Pharaoh into the night. Moses lifts his head
Wow, talk about a great staff retreat. I think this calls for a celebration.
Who is like you, Lord? No one, no one. Who is like you, Lord? No God or man. Who is like you, Lord? Holy, awesome. Who is like you, Lord? The great I am. You buried horse and chariot and the rider in the sea. O holy name, by wind and flame, you saved us from the waves and set us free. And you will always be my strength. You will always be my God. You will always be the song I sing, my hiding place, my saving grace, my everything, my everything. Who is like you, Lord? No one, no one. Who is like you, Lord? No God or man. Who is like you, Lord? Holy, awesome. Who is like you? Who is like you? Who is like you, Lord? The great I am.
After the miracle at the Red Sea, you'd think people would have been pretty happy with my brother. But you know what it's like with 600,000 people cooped up on a road trip. It didn't take long before everybody started grumbling. Well, everybody except Joshua. Joshua was Moses' right-hand man, or in our cast, right-hand woman.
Okay, everybody, how about another course of 99 bars of oil on the wall?
No!
Are we there yet? How much further?
40 days and 40 nights. I'm hungry. What is there to eat in this chapter of the Bible? Sarah's on my side of the camel. Tell her to move. Children of Israel, don't make me come back there. Sorry, Mr. Moses, sir.
What's wrong with you people? Don't you remember the amazing things God just did for us?
It's true, God's mighty deeds have helped us greatly. And angels in pursued us so irate. We never will forget that we are in God's debt. But Lord, what have you done to help us lately?
There's nothing in this crummy place to eat. In Egypt we had endless pots of meat. Out here if we had cupboards, they'd be bare. We're squarely in the middle of nowhere.
Whining, whining, complaining's our favorite food. Waiter, bring me an order of bad attitude. Whining, whining, the sourest grapes on the vine. Tastes so sweet when you wash it all down with the wine.
Believe it or not, God heard their grumbling and answered.
Then on the land the settled thick as dew. Manna in the morning sweet to taste. Just enough food to last a single day. Just enough for all with none
What do you say now?
With God as my witness, I will never go hungry again.
Thank you, Scarlett. How about the rest of you? You done complaining?
Yeah!
And if you believe that, then you've never worked in the service industry. 5 minutes later.
Are we there yet? How much further? 40 days and 40 nights. But that's what you always say.
Yes, but did you notice? He's saying it with a lot more confidence now.
Can we make a pit stop?
You were supposed to go before we left.
I didn't have to then.
Who else needs to stop? What do you say, Moses?
Let my people go. Wait a minute, I think we're there. Look! Mount Sinai!
And there's God, right in the middle of that cloud with all the smoke and thunder. Isn't that great?
No!
Although we think that God is pretty neat, it might be time to sound a quick retreat. 'Cause when we see that lightning, we find it kind of frightening. So God's a friend we hope we'll never meet. Whining, whining, complaining's our favorite food. Waiter, bring me an order of bad attitude. Whining, whining, the sourest grapes on the vine. Tastes so sweet when you wash it all down with the wine.
Yeah, God was just too scary for people to face. So they hid in their tents while Moses went up to the mountain to talk to God. It's a good thing he was getting better at making speeches, because when he came back, he gave one that people are still talking about.
Okay, everybody, listen up. You all know you're God's people, right? Yeah. Well, now God has some suggestions for how you ought to behave.
Great, we can always use some good advice.
Well, actually, they're more like instructions.
You mean how-to tips?
Okay, they're rules, and you gotta follow them or else. Hey, nothing's written in stone yet. It's just papyrus. I thought maybe we could read them together.
Are you sure you're allowed to read them in a public place?
Yes, I checked.
With the Supreme Court?
No, with the supreme being. Go ahead.
I am the Lord your God, the God who rescued you. Hear these 10 words and know that they are true.
You shall have no other gods before me.
Love God first of all, in everything you do. And by the way you live each day, help others know Him too.
You shall never make an idol for yourself.
Trust in God alone, no earthly thing embrace. For money, power, work, and play should never take God's place.
You shall never take the name of God in vain.
Give God's name respect. It's not a
word to swear, and sing it out in joyful praise in thought and deed and prayer.
Remember the Sabbath, keep it holy.
Set aside some time in every 7 days to learn about God's holy word, to worship God and praise.
Honor your father and your mother.
Support and love your parents and all your family. And give respect to all of those who have authority.
You shall not kill.
All human life is precious, all creatures, small and great. So work for peace to stand against all prejudice and hate.
You shall not commit adultery.
Be faithful in your marriage with promises for life. To love and serve with loyalty your husband or your wife.
You shall not steal.
Never cheat your neighbor and never act with greed, but freely give so everyone can have the things they need.
You shall not lie.
Be honest in your dealings and don't help rumors spread. And never by your silence let others be misled.
You shall not covet what belongs to your neighbor.
Put jealousy aside and let the truth be known that everybody's gifts belong to God and God alone.
Hear these 10 words and know that they are true.
Okay, is there any part of shall not that you don't understand? Good, because I got to go back up to the mountain, and that means I'm expecting you to all act like adults. So, no parties and no staying up late.
Yeah, we got it. No problem.
Good. Aaron, you're in charge. Joshua, come with me and wait for me at the bottom of the mountain.
So my brother went up the mountain again, but this time he stayed for a really long time. And what happened next? Well, you'll see. We finally get to use all this jewelry we got from the Egyptians.
And it's a good thing, too. A lot of moms stayed up really late making that stuff.
throw a feast for him. I think for our God's statue, we can do whatever we want. Give me what I want. Don't tell me what to do. He says, thou shalt not. Our God just says, move. Eat, drink, dance and play. Forget what the prophet said. From now on, we'll be late to rise and later today. Eat, drink, dance and play. Forget what the prophet
and dead.
What are you people doing? Aaron?
I just, got some earrings and threw them into fire, and this happened.
And I used to be the one who couldn't speak. Well, no more. How could you people do this after everything God has done for you? I'm going to go back up the mountain. Let's just pray that God hasn't given up on us.
So Moses went to the top of Mount Sinai one more time.
I still don't know why you picked me. Someone who couldn't speak, who still can't lead. And these people, they drive me crazy. But they're still your people, God. They belong to you. Without you, we're nothing. I'm nothing. I just need to know that you're still there. I don't need an answer anymore. I don't need to know the where and when. I just want to be beside you, Lord. I just want to hear you call me friend. And God answered his prayer. So long ago you gave to me your scared and stubborn heart, and though we sometimes lost the path, we've never been apart. For when you feel so far away, I hear your every prayer, and even in the silence, my child, I'm always there. I don't need an answer anymore. I don't need a friend. I just need to know the where and when. I just want to be beside you. I just walk beside you to the end. People of Israel, our God is slow to anger, a God of everlasting love. So, which of you will promise to serve him?
I will.
I will. I will.
Good. Then always remember that you belong to God and God belongs to you.
So Moses brought a new copy of the commandments.
Except this time he didn't throw them at me.
He must have gotten pretty close to God, because
because he got a glow-in-the-dark look on his face for a long time.
Even during the day.
And we're back to where we started. Still on the journey, still looking for the promised land.
Kind of like most people.
God isn't done with us yet.
God is always with us.
And someday, we'll be home.